Hello and welcome. It's Tuesday, so let's move and shout. I'm Lauren Lewis with Power for Parkinsons. Let's get started. All right, for today's class, you are going to need a ball or something in your hand so you can see where you are in space. It will help you. We're going to be working on rigidity or working against rigidity. So I'm looking for you to hold something that you can follow, so you can twist and follow the ball. Follow with your head or your trunk of your waist. We want to work on the torso. That's usually where most people with rigidity feel it. They get stiff, and it's often very painful as well. So we want to make sure that we're working more fluidly in that area and that we can really twist and use our body as best as we can. So the ball will just help see you where you are in space. We will not be bouncing or tossing, so a small pillow, pair of socks, your phone, anything that you can hold in your hand to help you see where you are will be very good. If you don't have anything, you're fine. You can do everything without it, and just when we turn or whatever, you can clap or use your hands tactilely. So let's get started. Our first exercise we're going to be working on a few different symptoms, actually. We're going to start off with crossing of the midline. And the reason why we're crossing the midline is because we want to use our brain as fully as possible. So we're using both the right and the left side of your brain. When we cross the midline, we're asking both sides of your brain to talk to one another, not just to work, but actually to respond to one another. So we're going to start with that ball or whatever in your right side, and we're going to punch, range of motion. I'm looking for a strong, exaggerated use of your arm. So we're going to punch twice. Punch, punch, and on the third time, here's where the working against rigidity comes in. We're going to punch, and we're going to turn all the way over, rotate overhead and back, so there's a twist there and in. So let's practice that together. Punch, punch, now twist, punch, over, back, and in. Punch, twist, twist, punch, over, back, in, punch, full arm, punch again, punch, over, back, and in. Left side, same exact thing. Use your torso, use your shoulders, punch, punch. Now, punch, over, back, in, punch, punch. Strong arms, punch, over, back, in, straight arm, punch, punch, straight arm, punch, over, back, and in. Right side, punch, 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 over, back, switch, punch, punch, straight arm, punch, over, back, and in. So we're starting right off with a sequence. We're working three different symptoms. We're working crossing of the midline, working range of motion, and we're adding that twist, more fluid motion. So let's put on our music and practice the first part of our first exercise. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, punch. Punch. Say it loud. Punch. And punch. Over. Back. Switch. Punch. Exaggerate. Punch. Good. Now over. Punch. Over. Back. And in. Right. Punch. Twist that torso. Punch. Punch. Over. Back. Follow the ball with your head. Punch. Punch, over, back, punch, over, back, one more, each side, punch, 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 over, back, switch, punch, 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 over, back, watch, next part, right, back, left, notice I'm moving, right, stretching forward, use your torso, use your core, right, back, left, exaggerate your arms, front, back, front, only 2 now, front, front from the top, punch, again, punch, bring it around, punch, over, back, in, punch, punch, bring that arm over, punch, it. Punch. Good. Now punch. Over. Back. In left. Punch. Punch. Straight arm. Punch. Over. Back. Right. Reach. Front. Back. Front. And hold. Hopefully you got that sequence. I'm adding on. Okay, so the next part we're going to add on to is both arms are going to go way up in the air. Again, range of motion. Both arms are going to go way up in the air, and we're going to use our torso once again and make ourselves into a ball. So you're squeezing your torso in, and then we're stretching all the way up. So we're working against rigidity. We're lifting and bending. We're going to do 2 of those. Up, down, up, down, and then we finish with a big twist. 2 arms. Twist to the right. Notice my arms fully extended, range of motion. All the way to the right, bring it in, and then we're going to twist. Both arms extended, twist with your shoulders and your waist. Twist all the way over, and we're going to do that twice. Right, in, left, in, right, in, left. The whole thing. Punch, punch, overhead, punch, over, back, left side, punch, punch, overhead, punch, over, straight arm, again. Now right, back, left, both arms, up and down, up and down, then twist right, twist left, 2 times. All right, let's put on our music and practice. That's our first exercise. Here we go. From the top, punch, back, punch, overhead, punch, over, back, in left side, punch, watch those straight arms, punch, now overhead, punch, over, back, and in, right, front, back, left, front, back, up, down, up, and turn right, in, turn left, again, turn right. Overhead, up, down, up. Now turn, twist right, straight on, left, again, twist right, all the way, twist left, from the top, punch, back, punch, up, punch, over, back, in, punch, nice and loud, punch, good, punch, over, back, right, left, reach, right, overhead, up, down, up, and twist, right, in, left, in, turn right, in and left. All right, you're starting to feel that on your sides and in your core. Great job, nice work. Make sure you're using those shoulders and you're following the ball with your head. That will help work against rigidity. Nice fluid motions. The next exercise, second exercise, starts off real easy. Jacks. Legs are going to go out and in, out and in. And we're working the core, we're working the trunk. So every time you lift both those legs out and in, you're strengthening your trunk, you're strengthening your core. So we're just going to keep those legs out and in. So we've got the legs, now the arms. The arms are a little tricky, so take a look. We're going to bring those arms all the way out to the side, full extension. Watch this right arm. I'm going to twist all the way and tap it to the left side 3 times. Tap, open, tap, open. This is on 3. Open and in. Then we're going to switch sides to the left hand. The ball is, the hand with the ball is the one that moves. Out, turn, tap. Out, turn, tap. Out, this is 3. Out and in. Again, out, turn 1. Out, turn 2. Out, turn 3. Then out and in, switch. Out, turn 1. Out, follow the ball, that's 2. Out, turn 3. Out and in, switch. Out, follow the ball, 1. Out, turn 2. Out, turn 3. out, switch hands. It's out, turn, tap, out, turn, tap, out, turn, 3, and out and in. All right, so it's 3 taps. You're gonna follow your head, your shoulders, and your core. Follow the ball. So we're working against rigidity. We're trying to get that torso moving. So we're gonna put our music back on, and we're gonna practice that second part, really trying to twist. Try not to just turn your head. Try to take your shoulders and your core. All right, so let's put on some music and practice that. Maybe we'll put it together with our first exercise. What do you think? Here we go. 4, 3, 2 big jacks. Out, twist, 1. Out, twist, 2. Out, twist, 3, then out, in, switch, out, twist, 1. Out, twist, tap. Out, twist, 3. Out, switch. Out, turn. Out, turn, 2. Out, turn, 3. Out, and switch. Out, twist, 1. Out, twist, 2. Out, twist, 3. Out, switch. Out, twist, 1. Out, twist, 2. Straight arms. Out, twist, 3. Straight arms, then in. Out, twist. Out, twist. Out. This is 3. Out, and switch again. Out, twist. Out, twist. Out. This is 3. Out. Last time. From the top, punch, ready, punch, punch, bring it over, punch, over, back, switch, punch, 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 over, back, forward, front, back, run, make a ball, up, down, up, and turn to the right, in, turn left, in, turn right, make sure you're twisting, left, jacks, out, tap 1, out, twist 2, out, twist 3, out, in, out, twist 1, out, twist 2, out, twist 3, and out and in. Hopefully you've got that. If you don't or didn't, hit pause, go back, because this is important. I really want you working on that. All right, so for those of you that are with me, we're going to continue on and add a more fun sequence. So this one is confusing. I'm warning you right now. Don't worry about it. I don't care if you get it. I want you to try to practice and learn it. So it doesn't matter if you get it, as long as you're kind of following it and working on getting it. That's the most important part. So we're going to, second part, we're going to start with the out again. So we're going to start out and in. Then we're going to add one of my favorite moves, opposites. We like to call that the John Travolta, right? So we're going to go out, in, opposite, other side. Out, in, opposite, switch. Out, in, opposite, switch. Out, in, opposite. Notice I'm really reaching over to the opposite, so I'm still working that torso. Out, in, opposite. 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 All right, that's not it though. There's another part to it. So let's add the third part so we can get totally confused together. So we start off with out, in, and opposite. Out, in, yeah, opposite. Now watch this. Out, in, opposite, then out, cross, out and in. Out, in, opposite, now cross. Out, cross, out and in. Out, in, opposite, now cross. Out, cross, out and in. Out, in, opposite, cross it. Out, cross. Are you getting it? It's hard. Out, in, opposite, cross here, out, cross, out and in. Out, in, opposite, out, cross, out and in, out, in, opposite, cross, now, out and in, opposite, cross again, out, cross, out and in. Let's practice just that part. And then when I say take it from the top, I mean the second, not from the punch, from the jacks. So we're just going to practice that sequence, that hard sequence, out, in, then opposites, out, in, and then cross, out, in. Okay? Here we go. 4, 3, 2, out, in first. Out, opposite. Good, now add that cross. Out, cross, out, and left side, out. Now opposite. Now cross it, out, cross, out, other side again, out, opposite, good, cross, out, notice I'm twisting, but don't worry, if you get the sequence first, opposite, out, cross, out, let's do it again, out, opposite, out, now cross it, out, cross, out, other side, out, opposite, good, now cross, out, cross, one more time, each side, out, in, opposite, and cross, out, cross, out, left side, out, opposite, good, now cross, out, cross, jacks, 3 taps, out, twist 1, out, twist 2, out, twist 3, then out and in, split, out, twist 1, out, twist 2, out, twist 3, out, now the hard part, out, in, opposite, good, out, cross, out, and in, opposite, good, out, cross, 3 taps, jacks, out, twist, tap, out, 2, out, twist 3, out and in, out, twist 1, out, twist 2, out, twist 3, out, now the second part, out, opposite, out and twist, out and other side, out, opposite, out, twist, out, cross, out, from the top, punch, back, punch, overhead, punch, over, back, in, switch, punch, overhead, punch, over, back, right, left, front, back, go, front, now make a ball, up, and down, turn right, in, turn left, big twist, big right, in, left, now the jacks, out, twist 1, out, twist 2, hold the ball, out, twist 3, then out and in, out, twist 1, out, twist 2, out, twist 3, out, here comes the hard part, out, opposite, out, cross, last time, out, in, opposite, cross, out, in. All right, perfect timing. How do you like that? Great job. That's our second exercise. So we've got our first with the punch, the second with the twist, and that really confusing sequence, out, in, everything out, then opposites, then opposite with a twist. The third exercise, I hope I've made easier. It's going to change the tempo though. It's faster, but hopefully the sequence is easier. So we're going to start with knee lifts. Right hand, left. So we're working on knee lifts. Up, 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 up. Lift. Up, up. Reach for the sky. Full arm extends. Up, 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 up. Keep going. Go up, up, now hold, good. So we've done this a million times, knee lifts with a full extension of the arm. I'm gonna add a little something, so we're working against rigidity, add a little shoulder twist. So it's gonna be right, left, I'm gonna twist toward the leg that's lifting. Twist, 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 twist. The purpose of this is important because whether you realize it or not, there's a very subtle twist when you walk. When you walk and you're using your arms, there's a very subtle twist. I'm exaggerating, but it's important. When you use that twist, that slight swing of the arms and shoulder twists, you're adding more balance by using your arms, and it improves your stride. It helps you with gait. It helps you with walking and swinging those arms. So we're gonna really exaggerate it because we know that by exaggerating motions, we take that pendulum all the way over here, we exaggerate it so that when real life comes around, we come back to the middle and we're more normal looking. But we do that by learning it over exaggerated. So we're gonna take those and we're gonna count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 1, turn, 2, 3, exaggerate. 1, 2, 3, 4, go. 1, 2, 3. Now watch 5. Keep those knees lifted. Now we're going to tap the knee that's lifting, but to your hip. 5, 6, 7. 5 again. Go. 5, turn. 6, 7. Put it together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make sure you're turning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last time it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap. 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, I'm going to challenge you and give you the third part. So I'm asking you to learn 3 parts before we break it down and add it to music. I'm going to give you all 3 parts. The last part is a big figure 8. It's the last thing we're going to do, big figure 8. And we're going to add a heel toe to it. Start with the right hand, actually both hands are going. Start with your left leg because that's how we were going. The knee up, up, and then we went here, so we're up to that left leg. So we're going to go heel toe with a nice big figure 8. And that figure 8 is going to help us move nice and fluidly. We're going to use our shoulders here and twist with the figure 8. And because it's the last part of our exercise today, we're going to spell last. L-A-S-T. Then backwards. T-S-A-L. Again, L-A-S-T. Back. T-S-A-L. Let's do just the last exercise before we end the music. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap. 5, 6, 7. Now figure 8. L-A-S-T. T-S-A-L. All right, we're going to add the music. We're going to do the whole thing. We're going to start with the third exercise. We may do it 2 or 3 times. And then let's put it all together. Ready? 5, 6, 7, and knee lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap. 5, 6, 7. Now the last part. L-A-S-T. Backwards. T-A-S-A-L. Count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap. 5, 6, 7. Last part. It's L-A-S-T-T-S-A. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And last part. L-A-S-T. Then T-S-A. From the very top. Punch. Back. Punch. Overhead. Punch. Over. Back. Follow the ball. Punch. Punch. Now overhead. Punch. Over. Back. Right. Lean. Front. Back. Front. Make a ball. Up. Down. Up. Now twist. Right. In. Left. In. Right. In. Left. Jacks. Ready? out, cross, out, switch sides, out, opposite, out, cross, out, cross, out, count, ready, 1, 2, 3, 4, tap, 5, 6, 7, last part, F, A, S, T, T, S, A, let's time from the front, from the top, punch, punch, overhead, punch, over, back, switch, punch, use those straight arms, punch, punch, over, back, lean front, right, switch, left, now make a ball, up, down, lift up, twist to the right, straight arms, left, again, right, in, jacks, 3 taps, out, tap 1, out, tap 2, twist 3, then out, in, out, twist, out, twist, out, and in. Well, we ran out of music, but you did great. We went through the whole thing twice, so good for us. I hope you're feeling as exhausted as I am. This was a good one. I really felt like, I feel like I was really working that core, that trunk area. And all that turning of my head actually made me a little dizzy. How about you? Yeah. All right, let's sit it nice and tall, chin to chest, stretch to me. Stretch out those shoulders and core, nice big stretch, and let's just say ooh together. Ooh. Relax your shoulders. Let's add a gentle twist to the back, to your core. Gently look behind you if you can. Stay safe. Come back to center. We're going to turn the other way if you can. You want to hold on to the chair to help you twist. That's great. Otherwise, you don't have to. Turn and look all the way behind you. Hold that stretch. Good. And back to center. Let's bring those arms up and back. Open your mouth nice and wide. And just say ah. Ah. All right, let's stretch out those legs. Right leg comes up first and rotate the ankle. Other way. Good. Now we're going to push that heel forward to stretch the leg and drop it down. Toe is way up in the air. Heel is in the floor. Opposite arm reaches and stretches. Deep breath in. Exhale with an O. O. Drop the toe and continue stretching. And release. Lift your other leg way up into your chest and rotate that ankle. Good. Rotate it the other way. You just releasing all those muscles and joints. Extend that leg as high or as long as you can. Bring it down, heel down first, toe is up. Take your opposite arm, big reach forward, and we're going to say the letter I. I. Now drop the toe and just hold it here. Deep breath. And release. Arms out to your side one more time. We're going to reach up to the ceiling. Nice and easy as we're reaching all the way up. I want you to close your fist and open. Close and open. Drop your wrists and lift. Drop and lift. And we are done. Finish with a big yay. Yay! Give yourselves a hand and a pat on the back and a big thumbs up and maybe a little hug. Great job today. Thank you so much for working so hard. This was a tough one. Stay with it. You may have to do it a few times to remember these patterns. They're difficult. And maybe you'll find after doing one or two of them, or after doing it a few minutes, that you do feel like you've got a little more range of motion in that torso section. Let me know how you do. Comments on the bottom. Let me know where you're exercising from. I love hearing from different places on the planet. And, let's keep in touch. We'll see you next time.